Hello, good afternoon, everybody. Good afternoon, Haruka. How are you?
Hi, Sir George. I'm very well. How are you?
I'm good. Haruka, we are live on Facebook, and I'm so thankful for you to taking some time to come out and be with us on this. So how are you doing?
Yeah, I'm well. I started a new job,
Oh,
which is
okay.
Practice nurse. So I'm working at the primary healthcare facility. Yeah, and also full time. So yeah.
Okay, all right. So in this, we are going to just talk about your Nclex and OSCE journey. I mean, I'm sure there are a lot of people who would want to know. Um, I'll tell you a story. There was a time when these agents who used to bring Japanese students over to Australia, they used to ring us and ask us that, are there any place where the Japanese nurses could attend a course and get registered as an Australian nurse? We have had a lot of Japanese students from the time we started. And I clearly remember the day when you walked into our Sydney lab. We were doing face to face, and then you spoke to me, and then you spoke to Pretty about your OSCE journey. You wanted to be a registered nurse. So could you tell us, or could you tell me and those who are watching us live, why Australia, and how was your journey from being a registered nurse in Japan, moving over to Australia, and then could you just walk us through your experience?
Sure. So I came to Australia about 4 years ago in 2020, January, and I had 3 years of experience working as an ED nurse in Japan. And so I completely left my nursing job. I came to Australia. I changed my career and I became a yoga instructor. I also got the certification of early childhood education. So where I worked with the children, preschoolers, technically aged 3 to 5 years, over the last 3 years. And then I decided to become a registered nurse in Australia about a year ago, in 2022, technically in September 2022. So I started searching how I can be a registered nurse in Australia. And I remembered that I searched on Google, registered nurse, how to be a registered, how to transfer their license, nursing license from overseas to Australia. And then NI popped up on the Google search. Okay. And then that's the way how I got to know the NI. And then I rank the administration, and then it popped up on the OSCE training about, I think, next day. Yeah. And then I decided to enroll straight away after I talked to George, you, and the Pretty Mom, because I felt so much passion and passion energy from you. And I just felt in my gut, I can trust them. I can just enroll and then just roll over it. And yeah, so that was my story.
Okay. I remember vividly that Pretty takes your name in almost every face-to-face training example of hard work and determination and commitment. That you came, you decided that you're going to enroll, and then you enroll for your Nclex. How was your Nclex training with NAI? Well, if you were to tell me 3 things that you loved the most about the Nclex training, what were they?
Dedicating teachers, and very thoroughly, and just support. Yeah, support, okay. Dedicating team, and thoroughly, the very thorough lectures and face-to-face training.
Okay, perfect. So then what was your strategy to crack Nclex? How did you study?
Nclex or OSCE?
Nclex.
Nclex. So I enrolled 8 weeks in Nclex preparation course with NIE. So I attended live class that happened every day, but I couldn't attend every single class because I also had to work back then. So I had to catch up the archive classes. So on the side of attending the classes with NIE, I also used Sanders, like big textbook, and then I went through all the questionnaires in the Sanders. But after that, I took the mock exam. So after 8 weeks of NIE's online training, I took the mock exam. The percentage was terrible, like it was like less than 40%.
Okay.
I'm quite shocked, even though I worked so hard to prepare for the OSCE. I thought I was ready. So I took another 8 weeks of the online training with NIE. So what I really like about NIE is you guys allowed us to attend the classes unlimitedly, like as long as we like, until we finally pass the exam. So I took another 8 weeks of training with NIE, and alongside with that, I purchased the online question banks, which was Archer. I chose the Archer. So I started doing the Archer question banks. After a month of preparing with Archer question banks, I gave a shot the Nclex real exam, and I wasn't confident enough, but luckily I got the I passed with the 75 questions. That was the
Nice.
Yes. So
that's amazing.
there were lots of SATA questions, and which I felt, oh, I'm gonna fail. But yeah, really thanks to God.
Oh, perfect. And your hard work. You've been really hardworking all these while I've known you. Okay, you cleared Nclex and then you decided to take up OSCE. So how was that journey?
So I passed Nclex on the first attempt in March 2023, and I paid OSCE fee to APRA straight away at the end of March, and I got invitation in July cycle, the OSCE cycle in July, but I skipped that cycle because I already had a plan to go back to Japan to see my parents. So I skipped the July cycle, and then I booked September OSCE date.
Okay.
And I enrolled the NIE. So actually, I was supposed to enroll the preparation OSCE preparation course with NIE before July, like for the preparation for in the July batch. So for the July OSCE, but I actually couldn't attend any OSCE training because of the other things happening, and I was really busy. Then so I just started preparing for OSCE in August.
Okay.
I remember, technically online 2 weeks of online lectures started from the end of July for the September OSCE. So I started from the end of July.
I remember texting you, asking you where you were, because I was thinking that you would be attending the July face-to-face. I remember texting you and you said, I'm not ready yet. I'll be there for the next cycle. I remember that very clearly. So how was your OSCE journey? Tell us about your online experience and your face-to-face experience.
Sure. To be honest, I didn't know how hard, how difficult OSCE exam is until I really started the preparation course. So I thought like OSCE is gonna be easier than Nclex or other English stuff. But as soon as it started, like online training started, I was like, wow, I don't know anything about this. I don't know like anything about administrating medications or like all the assessment, like physical assessment and all the full risk assessment, pressure injury assessment. I don't know anything about. And compared to the other people in the class, they kind of know that they're really catching up all the things that you were mentioning in the class. And I was so overwhelmed because I felt I'm far behind. Even yes, in online classes, and once their face-to-face 5 days face-to-face training started, I remember I was running late on the first day. I arrived 15 minutes late, and it was also very, very challenging, even from the day one. So my actual OSCE journey preparation started from the online face-to-face training day one, and I realized how far I'm behind. So I have to catch up with all the things. I have to put a lot of hard work to just catch up with other people in the class. So after 5 days of training, I think I finished the early August. So my exam was 22nd of September. So I still had about 6 weeks left until the exam. So I went to the lab every day and practiced all day long from morning to the evening. Yes, just to put my time as much as I could, and to prepare for the OSCE.
Okay. So how did it feel after all these practice? How did you feel when the mock examinations happened?
So speaking about the mock exam of OSCE, it was very challenging. It was like kind of real exam. So which looking back at the time, I'm really thankful for that mock exam, because in real OSCE exam is pretty much similar to that mock exam. It's very, very time limited time, like 10 minutes in sharp. I mean, taking the 8 minutes in sharp, and so I'm thankful for taking the mock exam, even though I couldn't do well at all. Like, just the mock exam gave me just made me think that I need to prepare more. I need to practice more. Until my body physically like remembers all the procedures without thinking, all the hand hygienes, and just enter the room, asking the patient the consent, all the basic stuff. Those are in every station, regardless, whatever.
So it became your muscle memory.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. Now, a lot of students tell us that the mock exam by NAI is a very, very helpful thing for them, that kind of boosts their confidence and helps them tackle the real OSCE because it's very similar to that. Now, how did you feel on the day of your real OSCE, real examination?
All right, real exam. Ooh, feels like it was long time ago, but like still about 5-ish months ago. It was really nerve-wracking. My hands were shaking, but I just told myself to do the deep breathing exercise. So I'm also yoga instructor.
I remember that very clearly, that you helped all the students during the face-to-face to relax and calm down. I even talk about you when I go to different places. I say we had a student who used to teach everybody how to do deep breathing properly. So you live through our words, even though you are no longer a student registered nurse and you're a registered nurse, you live through our words. Really always talks about you. Okay, go on. Sorry to interrupt. Yeah.
That's okay, yes. So I just continued my deep breathing. So which helped me to calm down and just be in the present, just focus on myself, because there are 9 other candidates, so we are in 10 candidates, and then we go through the 10 stations, and then we just move on to the one station to the other after finishing each station. So I just felt so much overwhelmed from other candidates, to just focus on myself and just breathing my deep breathing, and which really helped me. My first station was CPR.
Let's not talk about the stations. Just let us know how you felt the whole.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, it was just so nerve-wracking. The most nervous situations that I ever had. Like, I can't compare.
So would it be similar to the feeling that you used to get when you practice in the lab, in the NAR lab? Would you feel the same way, that I'm in a lab and I'm doing my, even though you know that you're being marked, you're being observed, but did you get the same sort of feeling?
Well, to be honest, the real exam felt so different from the practicing at lab.
Okay.
But my body remembers, so that was muscle memory. So even though my brain was like panicking, but my body was, so my body just started moving by itself. So I think that was really just the practice makes the perfect. The practice just came out in the real situation, real exam. So my brain wasn't working well because I was panicking, and the scenario, the task was so long. So I just tried to be in the present, tried to calm myself and just focus on the task. But actually, here is always all the time panicking. So just my body just went through. So all the muscle memories, the practices that I've done so far, just came into the real exam.
Yeah, thank you, Haruka. One question. A lot of students ask me whether we can ace OSCE by just doing online training. Do you think that is possible? Just by doing online training?
I personally don't think the online training is helpful for the OSCE training. I know one of my friends who passed OSCE with the online training, only online training, but she actually made a partner from that online training. So after online training, she caught up with that partner and to practice OSCE just face-to-face for 2 months, I guess. So, but like just only one partner, I don't think it's not as not as effective as practicing with a bunch of people, because you know, you need an assessor, you need a second nurse, you need someone to correct what's wrong, what you are doing. So I'm so thankful for that, thankful for having all the friends, and I think now they are registered nurses, practice who, all the nurses that I practiced with. And I had, just so much efficient time, practicing time with them. We set up the scenario and practice in 8 minutes, and just in sharp, and just time strictly practice so many times together, and giving the feedback as well. And
I know that you guys were like a family, the September batch. When you guys were practicing, you guys all were there for everyone, and it was like one for all and all for one kind of situation. And they all, whenever I meet somebody from September, they always talk about how fun it was. And they say that they miss coming to the lab and practicing, even though they've moved on with their life. It is quite a good thing. So do you think having a lab to practice, which was open 24 hours, did that help you?
It is definitely helped a lot. It is. So that's why I highly recommend, I'm recommending now to all the nurses, like especially Japanese nurses who want to convert their license to Australia, because I think the NAI is the only one, this nursing support, the school where it has the school, like it has a lab and it opens 24/7. So
Thank you, Haruka. Thank you. That means a lot, which actually shows that you thoroughly enjoyed your time with us, and you kind of appreciate the teaching that we provided and the resources that we provided. Now, do you think, both for your Nclex and OSCE, where the educators' knowledge, their knowledge, if you want to comment about the educators who trained you for your Nclex and for your OSCE, and if you had to comment on their knowledge, what would you say?
The words can describe. They're very professional, very thoroughly. The training is very thorough, very professional, and I question a lot during the face-to-face training, and George and Pretty Mom answered all the questions that I gave to you. And even like online, what's the messaging, like WhatsApp, and there's so many questions on the group chat. And also like you guys answered us like private chat as well. So I can't, no doubt for the knowledge and no doubt for the skills that you are giving to us. And other educators who taught OSCE, Gita mom and Brené mom, and then so all the educators, I just so much trust to them.
Thank you very much. That means a lot. I'm sure they will all be so happy to hear you say that, because that is the kind of job satisfaction that the educators get when they see that their students become really successful. And I'm sure when I meet Geeta next time, Geeta is going to ask me about what you're doing, then I'll be saying that, oh, okay, Haruka started her nursing journey. She's a practice nurse now. Now she'll be aiming for something higher, and she'll be climbing the ladder so quickly. If you were to pick, just like I asked about Nclex, if you were to pick 3 things that you love the most about the OSCE training by NAI, what would that be? I'm not trying to put you in a spot, but just for others, you know?
Yeah, no worries. Very intense training, which I loved, and efficient, very efficient, and a lot of enthusiasm. So you guys, the teachers, educators, put so much enthusiasm to training. So we felt that, I would say probably that enthusiasm would be love, your love to helping us to be a nurse, and just like the parents, you know, upbringing the kids and child to be adult and to grow. So I felt that enthusiasm and love from you. So yeah, I think love and intense training, and I forgot the second one, but what was that?
That's okay. That's fine. That's why you're one of the NAI babies. We nurture our babies to, you know, grow up in life and be successful, and we find joy in that. Thank you so much, Haruka, for that. I really appreciate it. Now, if you were to be really grateful to someone in your entire Nclex and OSCE journey till you got your registration, who would that be? I know God, family, it all comes. But maybe your practice partner or someone whom you know, anybody, or a teacher or anyone.
I can't pick up one.
Okay.
Oh, so many. I would say all of them really. I can't pick up one. All the educators, 𝐭𝐫-𝐧𝐨, Pretty Mom, and other Renee, Mom Renee, other Gita Mom, other educators, Anusha, our administration, and all my partners, like friends who practice with, and also thankful myself as well, for just determining on this journey and just keep going and just pushing myself going. And also like all the friends and my parents who cheered me up and encouraged me to go on this journey. Because I feel like this is not just my effort or my dedication that I put into this journey to be a registered nurse. It's also, I felt like luck. I got so much luck and support from them. So when I saw the result of OSCE, which I passed like 7 out of 10, so which is like, you know, the borderline. So I could have failed, but I passed, and I think really God, or I don't know what it's called, but just saved him. I don't know, not saved, like God really led me to this journey, led me to be a registered nurse. So I'm so thankful.
Okay. Can you tell us one memorable moment that you had in the lab or doing your training or anything, something that will stay with you for the rest of your life? Anything memorable?
Well, I remember, I love the moment where the pretty mom said, just like, be confident. Like pretty mom always says, be confident and practice, just practice so many times. And like, you know, your body will remember, until your body remember what you're gonna do. Just the practice made me so confident, and just gave me a lot of confidence within. So after practicing so many times, like so much, when I gave an exam, when I did the exam, like I felt I don't mind whatever the result will come, because I put so much effort into it, and I have no regret my past about 6 weeks of preparation. I did my best, so I'm confident enough with whatever result will come out. So I think that word that Breaking Mom mentioned to us, just be confident and practice until like your body will remember. all the procedures.
Okay. I'm sure many of your batchmates are watching this, and there are a lot of students who want to take OBA pathway. What is your message for them?
Well, if you haven't started this OBA pathway, and if you feel like your heart is feeling that you want to be the Australian registered nurse, just take an action straight away after this live stream. Just enroll the NI or whatever it is, purchase Nclex question banks online, take an action and invest your time and money, because once you invest something, like you have to just go through, because you already paid money, you already paid money. So if you haven't decided this journey, just take an action right now. And I would say you will never regret for your decision. If your heart is feeling that this is the right way that you go, just take an action straight away. And if you're already in this Nclex and OSCE journey, just be confident with yourself, and practice so hard, and all the hard work will pay off at the end. So I'll tell you, all the hard work will pay off at the end. So just put your best effort at the moment, and you will get it.
Very well said. Thank you so much, Haruka, for that. I mean, that is exactly how you can motivate others. And I can see that you're going to be seeing places, climbing those ladders as fast as you can, because you're very dedicated and you're very motivated. Thank you so much for trusting NAI with your Nclex and OSCE journey. We really appreciate you being a family member with us and choosing us to be your, like you said, the parents who would nurture their offsprings to become more successful in life. Thank you so much for that. Now, before we end, I have one request.
Sure.
Can you please, I mean, I'm sure there are a lot of people who are watching us live. Can you please show, I don't know, I'm talking to you, so I have no idea. But for all those people who are watching us or are going to watch us later, could you just demonstrate the breathing exercise that you taught our students?
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'm going to introduce box breathing. So where we're going to breathe through the nose and breathe out through the nose. So you can sit comfortably, take your hands on your lap and just relax your shoulders and body. And now we're going to breathe. Before that, so just the box breathing is just allow the breath to go through the box shape. So we're going to breathe through the nose and rise up and hold the breath and breathe out through the nose and hold the breath. So now we're going to count inhalation for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and exhale 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and hold 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Deep breath in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and hold 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and hold 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So this is a box shape. You can repeat that with your eyes closed. There's another way you can do easy one if that's let me introduce another one if that's okay.
That's fine. Perfect. I'm sure the coming exam takers will appreciate that.
Yeah, so you can do this box breathing. If the count of 5 is too long for you, you can do the 3 count. So inhale for 1, 2, 3, hold 1, 2, 3, breathe out 1, 2, 3, and hold 1, 2, 3. So you can choose whatever amount.
Size of the box.
Yes, just the same count of either 5, 4, or 5, 3 or 4 or 5. And another one is a star breathing, which is very easy. So you can take your one hand and other finger, index finger, go from this thumb and breathing in, breathing out. So as you breathe in, really feeling the rising up, breathing the falling, like waves. Inhale, waves rising. Exhale, waves
Something
falling.
went wrong. Please try again.
Sorry, my and rising, breathe in, and falling, breathe out. Breathing in, breathing out. So this is a star breathing, if that helps. Otherwise, keep visualizing that this, as you breath in, the waves rising up, and exhale, falling down, ocean waves breath, and breathing in and then breathing out.
Okay, wonderful. Thank you, Haruka. Now, I need to convey a message to you. Preeti and Geeta, they both are very thankful for you for coming in that day when you came in on day 1 before you enrolled for Nclex and OSCE, and then for all the trust you put in their training, and so much congratulations for passing out as a registered nurse and making them really, really proud. And I know that Anusha would share the same sentiment as well, because Anusha is the first point of contact for a lot of students, but even though she plays her role from behind the scenes, she's a big part of NAI as well. So congratulations and thank you from the bottom of our heart from all of us at NAI. May the good God bless you more and let you be able to climb those ladders in your professional career and in your personal life, and let the God's blessing be with you all the time. Thank you, Haruka.
Thank you, Sir George. I'm just truly speaking from my bottom of my heart, and I want to thank you again for supporting me, putting this so much love and effort and hard work to train us and to bring us up to be a registered nurse. Thank you so much. Just word cannot
Thank you very much.
describe.
Thank you. For all those who are watching us live, guys, Nclex and OSCE admissions are going on. And come enroll with NAI and be like Haruka, be a very successful registered nurse in Australia. On that note, it's time to end. Thank you so much, Haruka, once again. And thank you so much, everybody, for watching us. Hope you gained some knowledge and some insight from what Haruka shared with you. And let us all wish her all the best, and let's all work towards each and everyone's goals in life. Thank you and a good evening. Thanks, Haruka.
Thank you, Sir George. Nice to see you again.
Nice to see you again.
Thank you.